All right, good morning. We're off for our first real assignment. I'm starting on the home page just so you can get a feel for it again. And we have down here at the bottom, we do have this class schedule listed. I don't know if I can get it to move up, probably not. No. So I'll move this down so you can see there's the logo and there's the class schedule and you can take a look at that. But now we are going to go over here and I have the modules. Of course, this looks different than yours. So we already did the introduction. Oops, check-in thing was right there. There's the tools and from the school. And here's week 1, preparation for class, intro to social media. So what we're going to do is create a blog. So I'm going to open this up. And here it is, creating your blog. So read in your textbook if you have it, the intro section, because it's kind of interesting. It talks about using social media. And then this is the video that I'm making now will be here as soon as I finish it. This is the one from last semester. This homework is due by Friday. It is one of the assignments that you have to complete to remain enrolled in the class, which means that you need to create your blog and write your first post on it. And that'll be due by Friday at 11:59 at night if you want. So hopefully you can read this. I'm going to make it a little bigger. So to create your blog, it helps if you have a Gmail address because it makes it easier to log in next time because you can log into Google and then you can roll down and it actually has a thing to just go right into Blogger. So if you have a Gmail account, use that to sign into Blogger when you sign up for a new account at blogger.com. You can make a Gmail account if you need to, or you can use a different email account, whatever works for you. When you go into Blogger, you want to get a free URL. You do not want to buy one. There's no reason to do that because it's just to turn your homework in for this class. It's not for you to write about whatever your favorite hobby is or anything. It's just for your homework. We don't turn it in through Canvas. So once you get that started, you have to choose a title. An example, if I was doing this, which I often do again, I would call my title Claudia's CSIT155 Spring 2025 Class Blog, because then the teacher, meaning me, knows whose blog it is right off the bat when I go to grade your homework. So then you need to create a URL. That's like the address that you see up, see down here, up in the bar up here. I don't know what it's like. I'm on a Mac, so I know it's different than a PC, but not too much. So you want to get the URL or address created. So put this part in it, CSIT 155-spring 25, and then either put your last name and first initial or your first name and last initial. So I have a hyphen here, then my first name and my last initial, or I can put my first initial and my last name. Whatever works for you. Don't use my name, please. I had someone do that in the past and I'm like, really? Don't do that. Put your own information there. Anyway, Blogger doesn't like underscores, but they don't mind hyphens, the little dash here. So, but no spaces in between. That doesn't work either. The next thing after you make your address is to choose a blog theme, and they have all kinds of blog themes to choose from. Choose one, put some thought into it because you're going to be writing about that for your first post, why you picked the theme that you did. So again, pick something that looks neat to you. If you just like it clean and simple, just plain colors, you can get pictures in it. You can put your own pictures in it. Whatever you want to do. Anyway, I have a video that I made about creating a blogger, and it tells how to do some of the, you can, how to choose the regular themes or do some advanced things and choose some other theme backgrounds that they have. And so it makes a lot of fun. Makes it more interesting. Again, pick something that relates to something you like. So you have something to talk to, tell me about. And then email me with the subject line, this week 1 blog URL, and give me the address. your URL, be sure and add that in there. So because I create a list of everybody's blogs so we can all be in groups and look at each other's posts and read them and leave comments. And then also add the URL. There's a discussion in this module, and you can add your URL or blog address in there as well. So again, the blog is going to be used about posting about class activities and homework. If you want to write one for yourself, that's no problem. I have a bunch of blogs now because I almost every semester I end up making a new one just to show the changes and things. So once again you have this all set up and everything, I want you to write your first blog entry, and I want it to be 5 or more paragraphs, and I want it in paragraph format. I don't want any of this first this, secondly this. People don't talk. I want you to learn to write the way you talk, because working on writing is a great way to reach out to other people. If you know, it's like you're talking to them and you want to convince them why what you're doing works out. So you're selling me your blog here, why the theme you chose was the best one for you. So that's, that's not too hard to do. So you'll be graded on following the prompt directions. They're in there, what you need to do, and then your content as well as your writing style. So again, using paragraph format, main idea with some supportive details for each paragraph, using correct grammar, which means capital letters at the beginning of the sentences, and periods and commas as needed, and check your spelling too. I think they have a spell check on Blogger. If you write your content somewhere else, sometimes it pulls in the styles from whatever you're doing, and you have to delete the style from it. So we can talk about that later, but don't include the prompt questions that I'm having as a question and answer blog. I want you to, like, well, I chose this theme because I really like camping, and it made me think of camping and all the fun times I had when I was a kid, or flying, or traveling, or cooking, or whatever it is. So make it about you, not about answering some kind of questionnaire thing. So include for the blog title, write something week 1A, my blog theme, because that's what you're writing about. And the assignment is worth 30 points, up to 20 points for creating your blog, and up to 10 points for your first post. If you have any questions, email me. If you're having a hard time with it, email me. We'll figure it out. That's what I'm here for. So make it a good start to this educational journey. I really enjoy reading your blogs. I read all the posts that you put in, and I write detailed responses to it for your grading. And sometimes it takes me a long time to do it, but I figure you're working hard, I'll work hard too.